Hello. Welcome to NETPROMine software training number 7. Previously, we have learned how to create block models. In this training, we will be learning how to handle an open pit mining project with NETPROMine. Let's begin. We will start with designing the open pit mining. Adding of surfaces of the mine site. You can import terrain models in NC3D and DXF formats. You can see your preview window before adding your model. Adding surface to project surfaces. Enter the name of the surface you want to save. Click OK and close the window, then select your surface in 3D window. Draping raster image to the surface. Right-click on the surface of the topography and insert raster. Select your raster data using File button. You can see, clicking Apply button, that the raster data are inserted into your model. Adding open pit. Open pit mining. Right-click and Add Pit. You will see that Open Pit 1 project was added. To add your topography, right-click on the upper surface, click on Select Upper Surface. Then select Surface on the 3D screen. Determination of pit boundary. Draping of the pit boundary on the selected surface. Select the line and then the surface according to the command sequence. adding the open pit line to the project. Right-click on the pit segments under Open Pit 1, add pit boundary, select from layer. Select the pit boundary layer from the list opened. Slope definitions inside the open pit. Right-click on Open Pit 1 Project, Default Bench Definition. In the opened window, specify the calculation definitions, bench information and pit direction. And close the window clicking OK. Ramp definitions inside the open pit. Click on Add New Ramp button, and specify the ramp parameters. Through Starting Point button, the starting point of the ramp within the pit is specified. Automatic creation of pit lines. Specify the number of benches and other parameters. At the end of the transaction, the pit lines are automatically created. Refresh all surfaces. Right-click on your Open Pit 1 project, refresh all surfaces. As a result, the pit hole is opened together with the ramp. Editing slopes lines inside the open pit. Close the open pit surfaces, and select the pit line to be edited using Edit button. Thereafter, editing points appear. Locking Z-axis in editing. The unwanted points, after being selected during editing, can be deleted by Delete button on the keyboard. To apply the changes to the surface after editing, right-click on Open Pit 1, refresh all surfaces. Merging pit surfaces. Right-click on Open Pit 1, merge result surfaces and add to the surfaces. limiting the produced pit surface and block model. Proceed to block menu, filter block model under overground. In the window opened, specify the parameters. According to the commands, first select the surface, and then the block. As a result, the blocks will be limited to surface. Determination of the ore produced. Right-click on the limited block model, appearing under Blocks Reports, Block Report. Enter your estimation result and ore density values. Once OK button is clicked, Excel report shall be produced automatically. Determination of excavation area amounts. Right-click on Open Pit 1, between elevations, create solid model. Elevation intervals may be specified in the window to be opened. OK button proceeds the transaction. On the warning windows, select Yes to update the surfaces. As a result, the solid model is saved in Solid Models under Data Catalog. Limiting solid model and block model. Proceed to block menu, filter block model inside solid model. According to the commands. First select the solid model and then the block model. As a result, the blocks will be filtered with the solid model. block report, right-click on the limited block appearing under Blocks Reports, Block Report. Enter your estimation result and/or density values. Once OK button is clicked, Excel report shall be produced automatically. Determination of transition areas. Proceed to draw menu area and specify the transition areas. Adding transition. Right-click on Data Catalog Transition, and proceed to Add Transition. Specify the transition name and default value. Right-click on Created Transition Area, Add Transition. The area drawn in 3D Windows is selected, and its value is specified. Using different slope angles in the open pit. Select previously created pit lines and delete them. Ramp definitions inside the open pit. Right-click on Open Pit 1 Project, Default Bench Definitions. Enter transition name as bench slope value. Right-click on line 1, Create Bench Automatically, and recreate the pit lines. To create surfaces suitable for the created pit lines, right-click on Pit 1, refresh all surfaces. As a result, the surfaces suitable for transition areas will be created. Section View of Pit Design. Proceed to Zone function. Specify the desired AA section line, and right-click thereon. Grid Functions allows you to see transition differences easily. Determination of waste, stock areas. Right-click on Open Pit Mining, Add Pit. To add your open pit to. Right-click on Bottom Surface, click on Select Bottom Surface. Select Surface on 3D screen. Selecting the determined waste, stock area to the project, right-click on the pit segments, add pit segment, select layer. Select the waste boundary line from the list opened. Adding the transition definition to the default step definitions. Right-click on your Open Pit 2 project, default bench definition. In the opened window, specify the calculation definitions, bench information and direction. Close the window clicking OK. Create automatic bench. Pit segments, right-click on line 1, create bench automatically. Specify the number of benches, and other parameters. At the end of the transaction, the pit lines are automatically created. Determining ramp definitions. At the end of the transaction, the pit lines are automatically created. Refresh all surfaces. As a result, the waste stock site is opened together with the ramp. Road design between pit and waste area. Right-click on Roads. Proceed to Add Road. Specify the route of the road on 3D screen. Right-click will open the road window. On the horizontal column, the curve radius is determined. On the vertical column, the slopes and vertical curve parameters are determined. After all, click Create Road button. Right-click on the created road project, add platform to the road. Then select Surface on the 3D screen. On the window opened, define the platform widths, fills and cuts. As a result, the surface and cut definitions will be created under your road project. Blasting design. The area to be blasted is specified by Draw menu. Area. Blasting insertion operations. Right-click on Blast Design, add Blast Design. Specify the relevant parameters on the appeared blasting window. Select Blasting Surface. Right-click on the created blast project, select Blast Surface. First select the blasting surface, vertical blasting surface, and finally the free surface. As a result, the blast hole will be created. Time inputs to the blast holes. Right-click on the created blast project, select Timing. The blast timings to be used are arranged. After selecting the desired blast, the blast holes will be selected on 3D screen using Give to Reference button. On the Blast Holes window, all blast holes can be found and edited. Environmental Impact Assessment. producing environmental impact assessment report. Thank you for watching. Please proceed to the next training.